We'll pick a good class now. I'm at the point where I've had enough amalgams get eaten that if it's up against something pickable, I'm just gonna not pick it. I'm just gonna pick the other thing. Fair. Fair. Yeah. This card actually is a pretty high win rate. Normally you get Murlocs in this class, actually. The sad thing is a 3-mana 3/2 is probably just the best card here. I'm also unsure, Garbage Boy. More taunt. Our deck has everything, so just having taunt just makes it safer, I guess. Having some comeback. Oh no, let's get a dragon. Showstopper. Quite a bit of a weakness in this deck. We don't have like super weak stuff to silence, but like half our minions we'd rather not silence. Let's take a 4-drop. This thing's good into Blessing Authority. I do like this card. Hammer. Honestly, we seriously lack initiative right now. I might just take Hammer. Let's just take a Hammer. Oh my gosh. First day of school's higher win rate. That card is the thing about Gryphon is it's hit or miss. We have a really good deck for Gryphon though. Normally you don't have this many good like cards that corrupt it this easily. So I feel like first day of school is on average better, but in this deck Gryphon might be better. But we also have early game. First day of school is really good though. I think I'll go for this. Okay. Card's really good. This is always gonna be 6 mana, which could be good to corrupt our Gryphon. But let's go Medic. Sure, let's also take the other best Paladin card in the game. How good is Luminance? I might take... Like, 4 is the highest performing card, but we honestly don't... I think we just would rather have early game. Like, we don't actually have 2-drops. I think we just take a 2-drop. Card's really sketchy in Paladin. Flinger, and we have a handful of spells. It's really good with, like, Libram of Justice. Last time we had a Flinger and no Libram of Justice, but once you have the Libram, it becomes a lot better. It's good to activate our Primal Fin Lookout. Barker, we just don't have much. It's fine, I guess. Is it ever Consecration over Shavara? I don't know. Shavara corrupt Gryphon. There's a reason it was his first message, Garbage Boy. The upside of Consecration, like Shavar is better. Consecration is able to be used earlier and it's also able to be used aggressively. Shavar is stronger, but it requires you to actually be losing, which our deck probably... Well, actually our deck is probably going to be because of how bad our early game is. A little weird. Probably both good. We do have spell damage for Consecration, also Libram Consecration. Yeah. We don't have mechs, right? Yeah, no. It's just Black Knight then, right? How good is Kolst would go this, and then these? It's not bad. Probably just take Black Knight. Easy orc. Half of these synergies aren't real synergies. Just take another 3. It's gonna be fun. Got another Murloc. Ugh. I would caution against queuing Arena right now. Probably a bad idea. Yeah, we needed the Ultrasaur to corrupt the clown. Truly a tragedy. Blistering out authority. Authority. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Because we don't have an Ultrasaur, we're probably going to go 0-3, unfortunately. If we had an Ultrasaur, we'd probably go 12-0. But because we don't, we're probably going to go 0-3. It's really unfortunate. As is that we're going to be tempoing an Argent Protector on curve.
This is my responsibility.
Hmm. 4 mana 4/5 into +8/+8 into Hammer of the Naaru. Do we just play a stealth? Just to make sure. Probably might as well, right? If he replays like the 3/1, for example, then we walk right into Scorpid, kind of. Yeah, let's just... I think we actually just play this still. Just to guarantee that we have the Blessing of Authority target. And also to guarantee that our 12/13 doesn't die to a 1-drop. Because that would be less than ideal. What's up? Welcome, Method Cutie. Alright, we probably don't even need to play this. 1 mana, kill a 12/12 or a 12/13 or something. That would be glorious. I wonder what is the best hungry crab ever. Hungry crab lethal. That doesn't count though.
That's an upgrade. Probably.
Rip mech dude. Can we just like flip over our hand and just be like, bro, do you really want to play this out? Just like, just let's be honest, bro. Do you really want to play out against this? Like, it's just even more so now.
For justice. We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
He doesn't know, chat. He doesn't know. He lacks critical information. This deck is so unfair. Even better. This guy's just gonna like uninstall from Hearthstone. Can you imagine running into this at 0-0? You're just like, what the? What's up, Tubor? How you doing? Imagine the expletives that would be flying out of my mouth. Be like, what the? Oh, I have this button. What the? Never use that button. I need to remember to use that button. Oh, damn it, this doesn't work. Just he just gets to be the taunt slayer now. I need to remember I have this button, so if I ever get really mad and then I start dropping F-bombs, I just need to push this button so I can be like, oh god. And then I don't get demonetized off YouTube, and then it'd be perfect. Win-win. And then I also get to make it more reasonable that I don't have... Give me lips. Who cares? Who cares?
What is Elun's will?
Wait. No, I want to play. I have a spells quest. Let me play my spells. We'll get there. Not bad, not bad.
Uther versus Rexar. Let the hunt begin. I will fight with honor.
Dude, what are we even supposed to keep here? It's like, oh, are we gonna toss like the 2 best cards this class has? Like, they're literally the 2 best Paladin cards in the game. Outside of this. Like, did we just... Dude, I can't do it. I'm just... I can't do it. Look at that shiny tier 2 badge that Garbage Boy has. Look how glorious it is. So glorious. You can type the kolst no emote. This is actually on my most recent thumbnail. It's perfect. Perfect timing.
Wait to read this.
Okay. In spite of our opponent also having a 1-drop, we are up a Argent Squire and a 2/2. Okay, that's kind of rude. He keeps like hitting us in the face with his hero power though, which is also rude. It's okay because we're about to have like a million statted minion pretty soon, so. Go for Hunter, you feel like you're always gonna win? Depends on your deck though. Yeah, if you have like a really weak deck to Hunter, they can still beat you, but I don't tend to draft in such a way that Hunters beat me. Especially when they pass on turn 4. Okay, so this guy passed turns 2 through 4 basically, but has played 3 1-drops. I'm very confused right now. Alright, I'm getting even more confused. Are we gonna get like OTK'd by some beast? Are we gonna get like boar OTK'd somehow? He's just like pumping up a boar. A Stone Tusk boar. Dude, we're never even gonna find out what it is because he's gonna lose too fast. Actually tragic. It's sad thing is I think we might actually just play this to corrupt. Maybe we just play this though. I mean, he needs taunt, right? If we just do this. We'll just save the coin for next game, I guess. We're not even gonna know what this beast is. We keep winning too fast. We haven't even drawn clowns yet. Forget playing clowns. We haven't even drawn clowns yet.
Well met. I move quickly.
We're actually never gonna know. We'll never know. Truly, truly a tragedy.
Your opponent's left.
Alright, so wherever we have the ticker of how many opponents we have made uninstall Hearthstone, just +1. +1 to that.
Uther versus Gul'dan.
Easy clap. Easy uninstall.
Shall be mine. I will fight with honor.
Is this why, maybe this is why Blizzard doesn't like arena players? We make people uninstall the game. They see in their metrics, they're like, everyone that plays against us uninstalls. And then they're like, oh no. This is probably the secret. This is why they don't give us anything.
Guys, I can't move.
Okay, well he gets a buffed hand, but we have not perfect, but a pretty good curve against into a blessing plus consec. So we should be pretty alright here. He plays a dormant minion that is not even buffed. Solid. Do I ever just go face? Yeah, kill them. Maybe I should go face there. I probably should actually go face there. Killing demons is always good though, just because like they have like the demon that gives the lifesteal buff, so it's not a terrible idea to kill it. Just maybe not necessary. Go all scrap imp into never playing any minions strategy. Beautiful. Beautiful. I should have looked at how many minions the scrap imp buffed. I forgot to do that. Will be a surprise. That's kind of annoying. I mean, it would be annoying if we didn't have lethal. Wasn't me. 3 more levels.
Uther versus Valera.
I make my own.
I will fight with honor.
Okay, we're against the class that actually has pirates. So I probably won't jump to coin this out. Washburglar go. Washburglar go.
Pose in the
That is not a swashburglar. Excuse me, sir. I had a very specific request.
Care to make a wager, friend?
Yeah. It's one of those we're dying games. Nice. We'll give him a chance to play Amalgam before we play this. We're gonna play this on 3. Let's see how this poll is going. 85% for yes. We have a comment that says why though.
I cannot wait to read these.
What are those characters? Let's all go. What's going on? How's that? This seems like a fair time to give our minion +8/+8. We're a little weak to hard removal, including Plaguebringer though. No Plaguebringer. That seems like another fair card to play right now. We can't actually play the horror because if we like Libram right now, we would want to not trigger an ambush. We could also just play hammer though. But Libram would let us push 9 face damage. Honestly, playing hammer is probably just better anyway. It's fine. Norwegian characters? Nice. Wait, he might get plagiarized. Oh no. Honestly, if he gets plagiarized, it's still fine. Like, the second one just doesn't really answer the first one, so... Our Plume of Vis. But it's like, he kills that, but then, like, you know, he's just not developing at all. Not even a little bit. Sure. The last Avenging Wrath I might ever play. If I enjoyed most of this meta. Maybe Shaman? Playing. Shaman seems like the most interesting to play right now. Guaranteed lethal. Nice. Another uninstall. Dude, the fact that we literally give him the card that beats him, and then he can't even play it because it isn't good enough because he played it second. The hammer. That was a pretty brutal game. There's a good chance saucy, but I try not to predict because you just never know anymore. You really just never know anymore. Here's the thing, these are both cards I would keep. A lot of decks I would keep hammer, but I feel like in this deck maybe we just solely look for early game because we have so many win conditions. Yeah. I would keep hammer in a lot of decks, but given how many broken cards we have, we probably just want to look for, you know, because we toss that, we'll probably find Blessing of Authority or something, right? Right. Not Rogue. I haven't played a ton of Rogue. Until the last 2 runs I did, I think my highest win rate for a while was actually Druid. But other than that, my highest win rate was Shaman. Okay, do we want to kill that? I mean, if he was going to use the secrets, he would have done it already, right? We probably don't need to kill that. But let's just play those. Don't know what I'm talking about. This thing makes your secrets cost 0, so usually people would just play all their secrets if they had them. I'm lucky that my eyesight is good. My hearing, on the other hand, is not good. It's very awkward sometimes. My dad has like really bad hearing, and I think I inherited it from him. Which makes me in social situations sometimes not hear what people are saying at critical moments, and then it's leads to awkwardness. Oh, he just top decked a secret naturally. Okay. Water. Not that we have social situations anymore, so solve that problem, right? COVID solved that problem. It's mostly just, I think it's my left ear that's more screwed up than the other one.
To battle.
No, 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 no. Alright, that's fine.
Got me fired up.
But I think it's the same way with my dad. I think one of his ears is, it might be the left ear too for him. I think it might be his left ear that's also screwed up, which would kind of make sense, I guess, if we had the same thing, if it was like genetic or whatever. I remember my grandfather not being able to hear very well either. There's probably something into that. I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll get like a one-ear hearing aid or something. I mean, honestly, if we just play this and blessing it, what does he do? Like actually.
Let me think.
Like, what does he do? Like, he would need 2 deadly shots, but if he had deadly shot, he would have just used one, right? So we're not gonna get like double deadly shotted. It's just not gonna happen. He's gonna uninstall exactly. What's up, good Hearthstone? How you doing? This is a warning. Do not queue. If you are anywhere near the win-loss of us, do not queue right now. 5-mana Uno reverse card? Oh no. Does Druid have the Uno reverse card? God, this card's so good against Druid. Maybe we're supposed to toss? Given that we have 2 of them especially, you definitely never keep this in this stack. You could keep this. I think I'll keep it. Don't come to Arena tomorrow. No promises. I think being able to coin a 6 might be really good this game. Oh my god. Okay, we could also coin here. We may just need to coin 6s though.
Let me think.
We could Argent Protector now, but to maximize the horror, it might actually be better to just trade and replay this turn. And then we go Protector Horror next turn. I think that is better. So this, and then Protector Horror, and then Coin Sixes. Yeah, and he's completely boned. Never pirate. And then we start more rapidly doing Paladin things. Dude, don't you dare get the poison. He never gets the poison. Fine. Yeah, only Zixor. That's fine. No, he has more poison. Great.
Another test. My favorite.
We'll do this. He might want to, like, he might use his removal to get this trade, and then we just play the 8/8. Totally fair and reasonable. There goes the removal. Oh no, my lifesteal.
I cannot wait to read these.
Is even remotely a close game? I mean, if he draws Zixor, then it's actually somewhat close again. I mean, why would he not top deck it literally on the first turn? He drew it on the first turn. Do we do that? This will draw Hothead, right? Is that our only dragon? We also have Amalgam. Yeah, it's fine. Damn it.
For justice.
Imagine if he somehow respawns that Zixor. Or gets that Zixor back in his hand somehow. Ah, he's that kind of druid. That kind of druid, eh? Combo. Stop saying things. You're not wrong. Are we losing? Are we actually just losing? We should probably go all face actually.
Beetleberries, my favorite.
Unfortunately, we don't have Savage Roar. He has literally the best card he could have gotten off of that card. Actually, I was going to say he could get Turleion, but then I realized you can't get Turleion off of this card. No, this was literally the best card you could have gotten in the entire game. Reasonable. He just gives us lethal. Oh, okay. I mean, he doesn't know we have Blessing. We did it, team. We did it. We did it. Imagine dying to a living rot.
Well played.
Uther versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
They actually top deck 6-4 on turn 7, but yeah. Dude, do we just try to live the dream? It died on turn 6 and he drew it immediately.
I cannot wait to read these.
You like dreams? Dude, I had like literally like running nightmares last night. Like I went to sleep at like midnight and then I woke up at like 4 a.m. from a nightmare. Then I went to sleep and I had another nightmare. And then I woke up at 6 a.m. And then I had another nightmare. Then I woke up. Then I have a dream that I will not talk about on Twitch because, you know, we don't talk about these things. But then yeah, and then it was okay. There really is a stickiness to nightmares. Like, yeah, it's like if I have one, I know that that night is just fucked. It's actually a real thing that happens.
I cannot wait to read these.
I feel like we have enough on board that you saw Veritas once in a dream. I forget. I've probably had Veritas in a dream before. I don't know. Because I have like Hearthstone people. I think there was someone in my dreams last night. It might have been Judge. I don't know. There was somebody in the Hearthstone community that was in my dreams last night. I forget who it was. I don't remember that dream very well.
The battle.
Read this. Read this.
Judge. It probably was. It probably was Judge. Because like I did fall asleep to Judgitas. So it probably was that. Mhm.
Let me think.
He didn't consec us. He might still consec us.
I must move quickly. Reporting for duty.
When we actually hit it. Would have gotten killed though. So how do we get this to work? We could just save it for turn 8. Maybe that's the plan.
Let me put your composition.
Could also have just played it immediately, I guess. We can't play this until this has died. This is our only 3 right now, and our 1 is going to just be a dude, probably. This is kind of garbage. If I just take this.
To battle.
Okay, this might be a little too good to not do. Oh, that's also good. Problem is we just don't have a clear turn 7 play right now. It's gonna be really hard to not play Blessing. We just need a top deck like Hammer the Naaru. Or the other Blessing, that would work too. Okay, he's having a slowish turn. He's having a really slow turn. I also just realized it's not bad. Birthday School of Crab is actually like the worst thing. It's like the worst thing to happen to you in all of Arena. It'll be about as bad as getting wrecked by that new statue card next meta. It's gonna happen like every game. I know. We're doing a chat. More hate cards. It's the watch post card. Morshan watch post is the card. I said in my card review, which you can see in the link in the description, or not in the description, this is the YouTube term, in the title of Twitch, in that link where we did the full card review. That card is probably, that card might actually just be the most broken card that's ever been printed, as far as neutrals at least. It's not the flashiest card either. Huh. Easy hammer. Good can attack is good. I think that card will probably win like if you play it on curve, that card will probably win you like 30 to 40% of games instantly.
Uther versus Illatin. This ends now. I will fight with honor.
card that can win you like 30% of games on turn 3 instantly is really good. It's like at worst case scenario, it's gonna do about as much as a Tar Creeper. That's worst case. It might be the best neutral card ever printed. It might just be the best card ever printed, actually. That's the funny thing. As far as Arena. It definitely won't be in Constructed because there are actually like spell-based decks in Constructed, but it might be a card that like needs to be banned from Arena.
I cannot wait to read
Like, honestly. I'll see how I feel once the other card has been announced, but like I may start a crusade on Twitter, like we need to get this card banned because I don't want to play against that card. It might be that strong that we just need to get it banned.
this.
The card is Morshan Watchpose. Ah, 3 mana, 3/2. Should I just try to convince you it was bad? I won't say anything. I mean, people thought Tar Creeper was bad. Also. It's actually a really good comparison. People thought Tar Creeper would be bad. Tar Creeper was one of the defining Arena cards of like the entirety of like even now. Zeddy, yeah, I saw Zeddy's video. I mean, I saw that card right at the end of my review too. I don't think that card's gonna be quite as good. I mean, it's gonna be extremely strong. It's a legendary too, though, so it's like, you know, in Arena, it's not quite as important because it's a legendary. Yeah, that card is. I mean, when I saw that card, I literally crapped my pants too. So, you know, I understand. Like that seems justified as well. But for Arena, I mean, it's just because anything that's a legendary in Arena, even if it's the most broken card, literally, you could print like literally a card that was like 8 mana, win the game. And at least if it was a legendary, you would only see it like 2% of games, right? So, you know, it would be less disruptive than just a super broken neutral card. And that's the thing, is that's what the Watchtower is. It's a super broken neutral card. And while we were talking about this, I auto-piloted and the game ended. So I forget what I don't remember what happened that game other than we played cards and our opponent's portrait blew up. Unlucky. I'm able to check how long that game was. That the last time I ran an ad was 4.5 minutes ago. So that was a 4-minute game. Just looked and it's like, oh, I guess we won. Interesting. Okay. Because I ran an ad so recently, I couldn't run another ad. That's how you know it was a short game, when you can't even run another ad because you ran your last ad too recently. Uh-oh. Nature Studies Druid, that's not good. Okay, that's fine. The fact that he missed a ramp is probably good for us. fact that we have Consecration, Blessing of Authority, and Hammer all against Druid. I mean, how does a Druid beat this? They ramp out of their minds, right? So the fact that he missed all his ramp probably means we just win. What are the limit ads? I think it's a thing that Twitch does where it's like, since someone could hypothetically just spam ads, they just make it so you can't run ads every like you have to, they have like a 7.5 minute cooldown I think for running ads, so you can't just like, you know, someone couldn't just farm ads infinitely, you know, but damn, hoping we drew a 1-drop there. This is fine.
Reporting for duty.
Guess we're coining Hammer, right?
Drink up for my children.
Could Consec. Yeah, do we ever Consec here? We would Consec and just keep our stealth.
Let me think.
I don't know, I think just, it's like if you're ever thinking about like whether or not you should play Hammer, it's like the answer is you should just play Hammer. Like, let's just be honest. Every time I've gone through this thought process, it's like you just play Hammer. It's just so good. But yeah, I think that's why. It's because like it just limits their risk. Because like I think like, you know, if someone were to do something like that, you know, they would end up out a lot of money basically, because they would still be obligated to, you know, pay out the ads, I'm sure. So I think that's probably the reason why. But I don't know. I don't have inside knowledge for anything, so I don't know if that's it. But that, to me, that makes sense to be the reason they would do something like that. Okay, this is probably the Consec turn. This is definitely the Consec turn. This is very much the Consec turn. He doesn't know, chat. He doesn't know. He lacks critical information. Yeah, he might have assumed because we didn't Consec earlier. We didn't have a turn where Consec was our best play though. You know, since we had the hammer. That's part of the power of the hammer, right? Because we had a hammer, it was never our best play to Consec. So, you know. Today I learned hammer is a good card. If we didn't have a hammer of Naaru, Consec would have been our best play earlier. So like, killing this could be bad. I don't really like it. We may just do this over this, but just playing this is probably fine. It's just like, if he has like a buff, then you play this and you're just kind of getting wrecked. So I don't know. Honestly, I think we just do this. That seems alright. Big death round many you don't want to deal with. Humility. Perfect.
Now how about
Do we ever just blessing here? And just say like he's gonna die to it? Probably not over just playing this.
Let me think.
Rabbit, oh god. Rabbit kind of screws us either way. Huh? So we should buff the card that doesn't have taunt, right?
The battle. Reporting for duty.
Should probably just play the one, but
A charming composition.
I was greedy last turn. I'll be greedy this turn too. You're wondering the reason I buff the minion that doesn't have taunt is so he can't just kill it on board.
now
So we have this minion that is like guaranteed lethal behind taunt where it's protected, so he needs like spell removal, which he's fishing for right now, and given that he's hesitating, he didn't find anything. Swing and a miss. Or else he just dies instantly. He's looking for the taunt. Yeah, this guy knows what he's doing. It's too bad that he ran into this deck. Truly a tragedy. I think he actually played that game perfectly. Yeah, that's a good player. I don't compliment. I sometimes I'm like, sometimes I point out misplays, but like, I mean, he played that game very well. Just it's just unfortunate that, you know, this deck exists. Really a tragedy. Let's just toss all these. Put this over here. Interesting comment on our YouTube thing by on our YouTube poll by
Job's done.
Dodo, who says, you don't want a card to be drafted, you say you should not want that card in game mode. Makes sense. He misplayed by clicking play at this exact time. Exactly right.
You don't pick the one, snake.
We full tossed and then we still ended up with this hand. I mean, these cards are good at least. What the hell is happening right now? If you give him this card draw, he might get an AoE, so you don't want to kill this. You give him a random mage spell, the random mage spells arcane missiles, and you cry.
The battle.
Okay, it's probably spell interaction then. Why do they always die immediately? Badge. Mage might be a worse matchup. Probably is a worse matchup for this deck. It depends on how we draw though, right? Depends if he actually has like a counterspell. If he can like counterspell the turn we need to blessing, it would be really bad for us. But
Let me hot streak.
Out the way! Someone's hit!
he gets rigged fair game now.
I cannot wait to read these.
Okay, so it is spell interactions, not rigged fair game.
I didn't ditch class to get second place.
He has the best legendary in his class. Fair. We still can't. We're one mana off of being able to play this.
Reporting for duty.
Is it? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right. Jandis is probably better. To be fair, I think Ivory might be better in this situation though. But yeah, Jandis is generally better.
Baby, I'm a firework.
Okay. Ooh, that's a card. That is a card.
The battle for justice.
To the face we go. Jan just gets Graybow. Oh god. Eh. Saw a clip of somebody getting like, it was like Jandis gave their opponent like a Graybow, and it was against a weapon class who had a weapon equipped, and they also got like the weapon legendary, and it was like a rip that guy. Okay, do we just play Clown? Probably. Yes, Flame Strike, we cry. Not like Clown is getting better or less weak to Flame Strike than it is right now when we have an empty board. It's actually the least weak to Flame Strike it will ever be. You know, Janice get 2 Graybows. It's kind of rude. Oh, he actually got... He has 2 Hysterias? It is so far from being okay.
Let me think.
Since we know that this is a hysteria, like, do we just play Gryphon and just not even tempo? I guess, right? Like, it's actually to our disadvantage to tempo now. I'll hero power, but yeah, it's like we actually, like, it's like normally you would do this, but it's like it's actually just, it's counterproductive now to tempo. Because, like, playing this board clear gives him board clear.
I hope you like my invention.
Okay, now that we've waited, it won't necessarily be as bad for us. Again, it's like we probably can't even play Blessing of Authority because it's actually most likely counterproductive. We could hammer first. We could, I mean, we're gonna hammer or Hand of Adol first, I think. I'm not sure which one is actually better.
Let me think.
Let me see what happens here. Let's kill that, I guess. That's a little terrifying. Hammer to play around Spellbender. It's never Spellbender, though. It was a drafted secret. Oh, it wasn't a drafted secret. Oh, that was the Tempest spell. Oh, okay. It could have been Spellbender. We're gonna pretend like it was a drafted secret. We'll just pretend like it was a drafted secret, and then it's never a Spellbender. Never Black Knight. This guy's playing so much like he knows our exact hand. It's a little annoying. It's not the first turn I've had this thought. Like, that's such a bizarre play for him to do this turn. It's not that bizarre, I guess. I don't know. There was like, it was like 3 turns ago was way more suspicious than this one. I guess this one makes sense, but the previous turn was way weirder. Not playing like he has AoE. I don't know. Let's just try to. Maybe she doesn't freeze the 4/4. I mean, he knows we don't have any buffs in our hand that, except for the blessing, which isn't quite good enough. That's why it's like he's just, his plays are really weird. Now he's gonna full clear. Okay. Probably not. Actually, he's probably not sniping then. Because he would have full cleared. Ooh, Primal Fin Blessing. Wait, how good is... Flyer doesn't do more than the other cards. I just take it. What do we do here? Actually, because Blessing's really good, but Libra might just be better. You can also go Flyer Blessing to kill a giant thing.
The battle. Reporting for duty.
Maybe Blessing was still better. That's annoying. That's really good. Easy game. Yeah, I think I should have done... I actually think I should have done... I kind of got bailed out. I think I should have done Blessing with already. Previous turn. But getting bailed out makes it okay. Because he could have just cleared us off board and then we would have been pretty screwed anyway. One drop, 2 drop, 4 drop, Libram of Justice. That seems pretty good. Another run starts. Going against Shaman. We should be pretty... Our deck should be pretty good against Shamans. A Shaman who draws like the perfect cards would crap on us, but we should be like 95% of Shamans with this. Honestly, coining the 2 is pretty good, but
Wait to read this.
Doing totem. Damn. Beautiful. Beautiful. So like if he reflections this, he's gonna get to bump. And he still has 2/2/4s. We play this one. Free bump, it doesn't even help against reflection. Would like to save coin. Okay. That's good. So we give him a slightly weaker thing. It's still kind of bad for us, but we'll survive. We might have to kill this. The problem is yeah, this healing here is pretty bad for us. I'm not sure how much we care. The problem is we lose our delinquent, right? That's pretty bad. We lose it to a 1/1.
Let me think.
Kind of feels like we have to. Like we could Libram this eventually, but like yeah, it's still so bad. Tempo wise, it's positive because we're killing a 1/1 and his 2 mana thing, so it's like tempo wise we're winning, but it's a little sketchy. Doing the hit that we wanted to do, okay. That's mildly terrifying. But good thing we have win the game card. What will your response be to win the game card, good sir? He's like, Totemic Reflection! Haha! And then we lose. Could kill that for him. It's a little scary to kill this on his turn, into his turn though, because he could just like bloodlust you immediately. So maybe we leave it up. Let's leave it up. Do like this and this. Keep the pen fling or Libram combo. No AoE either. This guy has like 3 reflections in his deck and he just didn't draw them. The way he's playing, like he totally has them. Ah, good day, sir. I could Black Knight this, but probably Libram is just better. Oh, I missed an attack. I should have swung into something first, or whatever. It probably doesn't matter. I just wasted one of these weapons. I wasted 1 damage, basically. Doesn't really matter. Oh. He's found the Proto Drake. How much will I regret missing that 4 damage that I could have? I probably should have ignored the spell totem, honestly. I guess. I mean, it's like either tidal wave or bust, right? No tidal wave. Ah! Like, couldn't you have gotten Tar Creeper? We could do a Tar Creeper. You had to get that one. Ah! Luckily he doesn't have the spell though, so we're probably fine. Yeah, okay. Wasn't me. Just Penfling lethal, but we had a holy lethal. Rogues 3, 4, 5. We don't have a lot of fours. Maybe we actually do just keep this. The difficult one. It's really difficult because we could go for. We're probably supposed to just go for earlier game. I don't want to lose to a rogue because I just missed turn 2 or turn 1. Water.
I cannot wait to read these.
Don't miss turn 2. It's huge. It's a gallon jug. Except Wand Thief. Except Wand Thief. Wand Thief. Okay. Our point is going for the play nothing but premium cards strategy. I see Dr. Stein is here. Make sure not to steal his points by using the steal command. It's kind of a problem. I like how he coined it when he had absolutely no reason to. I guess he was gonna play that anyway. Okay, fair. We're actually just losing. The fact that we mulliganed away our 4-drop is kind of hurting us now. We really got screwed on the mulligan here. Delinquent's actually pretty good draw. It's something we can blessing if we want to. We'll probably just play this into this, but no Tisk. Yeah, maybe I'll add that one. Maybe. We don't have to worry about ambush because of this, so I think we'll just go for the junior here.
My favorite.
Okay, I think I'll leave this stealth then. Probably dirty trick. Just pilfer into the best legendary you could get right now, fair. This is how they're 11 Well, yeah, so basically they have all these generate random cards effect, but apparently they just get to choose the card. So they just pick the best one possible. Apparently. Not exactly the 5-drop he would have wanted, I guess. Okay, so the problem is, like, this is probably dirty tricks, so if we do this, we probably give him cards. But maybe we just don't care. Maybe we just make a giant taunt anyway. But honestly, I think waiting is fine. Since it's like, we know he doesn't have a hard removal right now, but we might give him one out of his deck with the 2 extra draws. We're probably supposed to do this. Oh, it's not even dirty tricks. Perfect. Okay. Well, that makes it worth it. Big boy taunt. I mean, it's only an 8-mana 9/14. I mean, it's not that good, right? Yeah, that's kind of the problem, right? It's like the longer you wait, the more time you give them to draw the answer. Even if you give them the draws, it's like, well, they're just gonna have more draws later. So this guy's actually just gonna die, isn't he? Do we want to play around Shadow Clone? Going face is bad against Shadow Clone.
Let me think.
Not that bad, actually. I don't remember if this was this drafted? If it was drafted, it's got to be Shadow Clone, right? It's honestly not that big of a deal. I guess it's like if I knew it was Shadow Clone, I would trade though. Yeah, I think it was drafted, so it's got to be. I guess we trade then. Because also by trading, we make this a bigger problem. We don't talk about a certain Mr. Darkmoon of the Silas variety. We don't talk about him. Crushing walls. Oh god. Turning to Dreads. Why? Because Dreads always chooses actively to not play around Silas. The thing is, like, I'm against the class that actually has betrayal, so there's like legitimate reason not to, right? That's the thing. Like, he does it against classes where there's no reason not to, right? But, you know, there's at least reason to do it here. 4 mana deal 1, exactly. Do we play around the Shadow Clone? I guess so. Oh, wait, this goes in here. He got an Aldor Attendant, Keck W. Nice. Oh, we just need to find this Hammer of the Naaru. Hoggies. Hey, hello, YouTube chat. You guys are on YouTube. Welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe, people watch on YouTube. And comment. Always comment. Destroy the algorithm. Destroy it. How much gold do we get? All the gold. Ooh, a legendary. Ooh. Legendary. So now I can play Res Priest on this account too. Perfect. Perfect.